long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Nyantol. Tes. Oke, aman. Semuanya aman, selalu santuy aja. Datang.
Let's get it, MP.
masih early ya, Cok. Lima terima kasih tetep layar, terima kasih sudah follow kawan.
Great game.
You good, MP? Time to turn the page, MP.
Yuk, mari kita mulai saja kawanku. Cantuk. Oke, mari kita mulai.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports, serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point. And they're running.
Jaga.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And here's McDaniels, averaging around 6 a game. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Santai dulu. Tenang.
Now LaVine. He had 25 points in his last game.
Perlahan-lahan tapi pasti kawanku.
Reed against Sabonis. 6 to shoot.
Terusan kontol.
From 11 feet away.
Gak bisa.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
Now here's McDaniels. Reed, a screen on DeRozan. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Sacramento.
And you gotta give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And another miss by Sacramento.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Pass to Edwards.
Enggak.
Shoots from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Ellis for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make
2
one.
menit cuma
Maybe
buat
that'll get them going.
nyetak 3 poin
And Chris
anjing.
Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
And here's Edwards outside, knocks down the long J.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Outside Murray. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low, here's DeRozan. That shot missing. McDaniels with some nice D.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's
Alah,
Ellis. And it
goblok.
falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's McDaniels. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's the kid. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Nice.
DeRozan outside. Here's Ellis. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that
Nggak
conference.
apa-apa, lu santai aja. Si Ant-Man pasti
Minnesota shooting
ini
their
kok.
first free throws of the
Pasti
evening.
masukin. Gak mungkin gak, pasti. Yakin aku.
No good on the free
Tolol.
throw.
Well, we know Edwards
Ya,
has an
dia tolol
impressive
gitu,
skill.
Kak Kaki. Terus jauh, Cok.
Chris Finch calls
Point.
timeout here. A moment to
Gila.
rest and confer on the game plan. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule.
Nggak
They
masuk
lost to
akal,
the
nggak
Rockets.
masuk akal.
And that was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
Now here's Randall. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The kid passes to Randall. DiVincenzo with it.
Terus makan roll kah? Ya,
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
lebih enakan
When they
main
get
pakai
their
controller
opportunity to
soalnya. Nggak
punch it
mungkin dong kamu main
inside,
pakai
they
gini
don't
gitu.
hesitate.
Pakai
Nas Reed out there with
WASD
Julius
gitu.
Randle. Then there's
Aneh,
Anthony
Pak.
Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's the kid in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Sama
Now
kayak
here's
kamu
Monk.
main
He's coming off a
Apa namanya?
19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And how
Main
about the vision he displayed?
basket
Great
bola
job getting
gitu kan.
others involved and piling up
Masa
the
kamu main
assists.
pakai keyboard kalau kamu main,
And a
main di
chance to catch
komputer?
up on some numbers here.
Kan agak
The
aneh
hustle
gitu kan.
stats for the Kings.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Randall inside, defended by DeRozan. Randall can't hit. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Edwards against Monk. Here's the 3. Drills it from
Anjing.
deep. Monk's got 5 points.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Edwards.
Let's go.
From downtown. And rebounded by Zach Levine. The Kings lead by 12.
Lepas
To the
Kak,
left side
lepas,
wing.
Kak.
And another Sacramento 3.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 46 seconds left in the first half of this one. The kid passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The kid. Another miss by Minnesota.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
And it's Monk missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him.
Block,
Not quite a
block.
break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
All alone. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's the kid. No good again that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's Sacramento looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually,
Tidak
I'd
masuk
say
sama
it's too
sekali,
soon to tell
saudara-saudaraku.
much, but right now, they're balling. The talent on display is undeniable.
Nggak
Now we'll
masuk
take a
rookie
look back at our
Liverpool.
featured game.
Nggak pernah, Ucok nggak masuk rookie Liverpool. Nggak pernah kalau pakai SF. Anjing apa lah ini? Tolol emang.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Sacramento leading by 17. All right, let's get an update on Naz Reid's injury. Let's go to Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. All that said, he's already back in the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his
Jagain lah,
teammates, to
anjing.
get some
Tolol.
facts.
Taking a look at Sacramento. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Now here's Reid. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's the kid. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Randall against Murray. Randall, good. Randall's got 4
poin ya,
points this
17
quarter.
poin,
He
17
just
poin, 17
makes it
poin.
look so
17
easy
poin.
on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's DeRozan. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's McDaniels on the wing. The shot won't fall. Good D by Murray. Sacramento leading by 17. Outside LaVine. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
A strong man. LaVine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the evening. That free throw good from LaVine.
Kabar. Tenang, tenang, tenang dulu kawan. Tenang, tenang, tenang.
Here's the kid. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game, and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ellis. 14 points for him. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis.
Lepas.
DeRozan for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards, the pass to the kid.
Let's go. Shoot.
Reed for three. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Sacramento leading by 17. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick. If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
DeRozan outside. Here's Levine for three. Kept alive. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sabonis has got his second basket on the night.
There's never a lack of energy on the offensive glass from Sabonis. He saves tons of possessions for them.
Here's Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that
Bangsat lu, kenapa
Chris Finch
dipakai
has called
pas
timeout.
kurang
He
4
is not
menit
messing
gitu.
around, calling them into the huddle. Well, Grant, it appears
Posisinya
the
kan
league
maju,
expansion is
ya.
around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's the kid in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's the kid. Minnesota again missing. Now here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. Back to Levine. Sabonis with it. Outside Murray. There's the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Gak masuk akal.
Sabonis has got 6
masuk
assists here
akal.
tonight. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The kid's shot is off. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Outside Levine. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kid passes to Randall. Here's the kid. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Randall outside. The 3 ball. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan with the ball.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
Now here's Levine. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a
Bangsat penontonnya
double-double.
dapat pulang
They're usually
tolol.
monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
And Sacramento making a change here. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. LaRavia comes in for DeRozan. Malik Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in for Ellis.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
Here's the kid.
Masuk, Cok.
Minnesota again missing.
Nggak masuk,
And the shooter had
anjing.
very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
9 seconds separating the shot
Ganti,
clock
ganti.
and game clock.
Kan ikut skill kayaknya aku.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's the kid. They need this. And it's Laravia with a rebound. And here's Monk. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
Lanjut.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. What's up, MP? MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
You good, MP?
Goblok apa sih? Gol. Nice. Yuk. Ini kayaknya terakhir. Ini terakhir. Lanjut juga enggak. Lihat lagi.
Kicks MP.
Yuk. Bentar guys, sabar dulu guys. Alah 16, betul 16. Alah kontol bang, halo. Apa Cok? Aku Mulyati. Halo. Kalau biar kan betul 16 kan. Aku cocok kan Cok? Lagi ya, itu 99 sih. Rager. Salah kontol. Terakhir. Bisa terakhir lagi bisa. Selesai.
Let's go, baby. I'm healed.
Mari kita lanjutkan permainan kita hari ini gitu kan. Jadi nanti sisa kalau mau dinaikin ke 80 harus 2.800. Yuk, bisa yuk. Yuk. Kontol capek, Cok. Kalah terus gembut.
And a look behind the curtain here. final preparation. Welcome everyone to it. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And checking out the Clippers, just a couple spots back.
And right now for the Clippers, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Neither did I, but clearly
they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
And the Clippers starting 5. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdanovich out there with Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's the kid in at the 1 spot. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Here's the kid after the made shot from Norman Powell. Randall passes to the kid. McDaniels with the ball.
Nice.
He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So McDaniels will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Now here's Harden. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's McDaniels. Harden missing his last shot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better? Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
Randall against Leonard. Randall passes to the kid. Stolen by Harden. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Clippers in second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Here's the kid. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Powell. They set the screen. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here is Edwards, guarded by Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Clippers leading by 3. Rebound by the kid.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go.
Panjang banget lu goblok.
And the jam by Harden.
How about the strong D from Harden that time leading to a bucket? He is so good in the open court when he's got the ball.
To halt the run. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Harden, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Randall after Ben Simmons' bucket. Fires from deep. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Chris Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich in for Leonard. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
So for the Clippers right now, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Simmons. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The kid passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to the kid. It's stolen by Jones. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Edwards. Simmons with it. Here's the hook. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Memang mirip. Hebat
Timberwolves
seperti
have
Cina.
gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The kid passes to Gobert. And here's
Tapi
Edwards.
bisa pakai ini juga kok.
Here's the 3.
Mantap.
And Jones
Bisa pakai
pulls it
aplikasi,
down.
bisa diganti muka, benar-benar mukaku gitu.
Who's as good
Bisa
at
bisa.
shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort.
Kanasan muka kagak pernah beneran anjir kayak orang kena tumor pas in game. Ntar.
Contributions from everybody.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kemarin pas aku coba itu benar mukaku cuman gelap gitu. Kalau aku loh ya, kalau aku cuman gelap gara-gara gelap doang.
Shakes him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge. And
Block and
in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The kid passes to Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
Oke, berapa bang? 25.
Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with his shot.
There's the lob to Harden. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Randall. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Sekarang bakal beli nggak bang? Kalau ada duitnya aku beli.
Yeah, clearly
Kalau ada
he
duitnya
had
aku
an
beli.
established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt,
bakal bisa
err on the
mereka
side of giving the
berdua kalau
benefit
nggak
of the
salah.
doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block,
Nggak
and
masuk
it
apa?
was.
Nggak main
Here's what the
enggak
Clippers are going
lagi
with right
mau
now.
nge-push mereka dulu.
Zubats has checked in
Aku
for
baru bikin
Nicholas
karakter
Batum.
baru soalnya.
And it's Powell in for Ben Simmons. Powell kicks to Zubats. Pass to Leonard.
Masih cacat, masih 64 kalau nggak salah ini.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw.
Tapi mabarnya nggak sekarang ya mungkin.
Loose change out there when you don't convert.
Nggak tahu kapan. Overallku masih kecil soalnya.
Harden outside.
Mungkin pas aku off stream sih. Aku bakal mabar, bisa mabar gitu.
Got 7 points in the game.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying.
Punyaanku yang paling tinggi aja baru 80.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Kita aja dulu nggak apa-apa. Ada triknya kan buat gampang nge-build? Ada.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward
Sama setiap build beda-beda kegunaannya sih setauku. Jadi misal
and there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but
spending
maybe
money,
things will tighten up here in the second.
Tanpa ngeluarin
You
duit
look at
blast,
Ben Simmons
sama
in
sekali.
this game, he's been everywhere.
Buat yang tembak 3 point, biar dapat visi banyak atau cara tembak sih biasa. Ya,
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first
aku nggak main kayak gitu. Aku pure belum main apa namanya?
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's the kid in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Loh, ya Allah,
from the sidelines. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35.
Kurang lebih hampir sama kayak MMORPG kan soalnya.
I'm more than a scorer, so
dia sebenarnya grinding gitu.
Just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T.
Tergantung dari ini kalau aku biasanya ya, kalau aku ya tergantung dari apa namanya. Pertama playstyle, terus habis itu kedua mau cara mana yang mau ditumbalin buat cari visi gitu. Ada juga yang
Here's the kid guarded by Harden. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 to shoot.
Cuman rata-rata kalau orang-orang itu tergantung dari
three-pointer Randall. It's hauled in by the
Clippers. Kok bisa nggak dapet lo tolol.
Here's Leonard. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the kid.
Ada yang khusus buat my career, ada yang khusus.
It's tipped. And that one goes
ada yang khusus buat main di three-pointan gitu.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark.
Itu maksudnya kayak di grindingin setiap hari tapi nggak pernah di-upgrade. Kayak gitulah kurang lebih. Setahu
Here's the
kayak
kid.
gitu.
He has 6. It's Edwards on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cuman ya aku kurang paham juga
Anthony
sih.
Edwards is a classic 2-guard,
Cuman
Clark, a
setahu
spectacular
kayak gitu.
player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body,
Aku
strength, and length, and bounce.
sempat beberapa kali
Now
bikin
he's worked on
karakter gitu kan.
refining his skill. I
Aku
think the biggest
suka banget
thing
kan
that's
bikin karakter
impressed
kayak gini itu
not
bakal
only his
jadinya
work
kayak
ethic,
gimana
but
gitu.
his poise.
Ternyata
He's not a
selama
guy that
ini
plays
kalau semisal kalian main apa namanya sesuai dengan apa yang kalian mau gitu, enak Cok jadinya Cok. Sumpah.
Thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Build nanti build pada saat 99-nya itu bakal jadi segila itu.
And the guy who some
Seenak itu
people thought
bakalan.
might go top 3 in the draft, and
Gampang
old
lepas,
injury
gampang
to
masuk.
Randall's foot dropped him down to the number 7 spot. Still pretty
Ini kan
good.
berhubung kita masih 60 berapa ya? 64 apa ya?
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Stolen by Zubac. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Foul. That's good.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch.
Tahu sih kayak
And
gitu,
coach has decided they
Raffi.
need a
Cuman
moment to
ya-
talk things over.
Cuman ya apa namanya? Aku juga belum tentu benar gitu. Cuman setahu gue kayak gitu rata-rata. Karena aku kan pro player gitu kan.
Here we get a moment now to view the league's
Nggak susah, Cap.
stingiest defense.
Kalau kebanyakan
The
ngomong.
Timberwolves, number 1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Sini goblok cepet tolol.
Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by
Tapi
Gobert.
koin itu cuma ada di satu carrier atau kita bekerin koinnya tetap ada bang. Tetap ada. Jadi beda-beda build itu pasti ada. Tetap masuk. Dia bakal jadi satu gitu. Makanya itu yang dibilang kayak dijadiin tumbal atau buat grinding.
Puts up a deep 3.
Gitu.
Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Masuk, nice. Goblok.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Tries again, and it's good. 2 points.
Oh,
Randall's got 6 points.
Ya, kurang lebih kayak
Randall's got
gitu.
an unorthodox game, but he's got a good strong upper body, which
agak-agak
makes him
capek
a
sih.
very consistent
Kurang
scorer
lebih kan hampir
inside.
sama kayak grindingin MMORPG kan
Here's
soalnya.
Harden.
Harden gila bangsat.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean,
Karena kalau aku
that's
pribadi aku
no
lebih
way
suka
to
bikin
defend
build
a
beberapa
player
build gitu.
of his caliber.
Yang memang sengaja khusus digrindingin sendiri
Pass to Gobert.
untuk beberapa beda-beda kegunaannya gitu. Enggak. Shoot
And they'll
anjing.
turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Gitu kalau aku.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Bogdanovich.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which
malah
has
aku kemarin
improved,
sempat ngeliat
a
kayak
sign that his game is in much better shape than it was
siapa yang namanya?
not too long ago.
Clark, he's
Apa sih
checked in
namanya
for
ini?
Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for
lebih
And a
ke
switch here
arah
also for the Clippers.
dia itu
Jones is
fokusnya ke
checked
3
in.
point, bener fokusnya ke 3 point doang.
Leonard looking over the floor.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in?
Jadi
Let's see.
enak buat
Here's the kid. Goes up and
enak
lays
kan
it
buat
nice
apa ini
and
namanya
easy.
kalau semisal kalian main
8 points
di
for him.
A super high percentage
Ininya,
shot there. You just can't allow
main
him to get
di
that close.
City
Clippers
gitu kan.
leading by
Jauh lebih
16.
enak gitu.
103
Jujur
left
aja aku
here in
pengen
the third
ini sih.
quarter.
Aku pengen bener-bener niat banget gitu main
Zubac finds
NBA.
Leonard.
Cuma selama ini nggak bisa
Harden
gitu.
outside. That's
Bekerja
good,
saya
and it's
kontol.
Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Here he goes. Randall outside. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Bener-bener tertarik lah sama dunia, apalagi e-sportnya sih ini kan, FIBA kan. Itu wah gila sih. Playernya gila-gila sih.
Outside Leonard, three-pointer. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Puts the move on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Orang luar bikin garer nih, ya. Pakai tweet itu, benar pakai tweet itu.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall.
Dia sekali misal dia habis bikin terus ternyata nggak cocok gitu kan sama buitnya. Itu langsung dihapus, bikin lagi. Udah mentok, padahal udah mentok 99 gitu rata-rata. Nanti kurang cocok, dihapus lagi gitu. Kebanyakan sih gitu setahu gue. Kan apalagi mentoknya itu cuma 15 build kan kalau nggak salah.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Jadi dia benar-benar nyari yang sesuai sama dia gitu.
Jones is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now.
Kalau misal tahu laki is MVP, itu keren sih.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Jones. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Harden. Jones, no one around him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Clippers lead by 10.
64 berharap apa
and taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor.
Aku benar-benar masih belum ada waktu kalau mau serius ini
even when they're playing well.
Serius.
Teams changing it up
kalau
here.
ada waktu gitu, wah enak sih kayaknya. Kayaknya bakalan seru sih.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes
Aku
through it
pengen
right now.
serius di game ini.
Here's the kid. Puts it up. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They led the game at one point by 20. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Ivica Zubac. Timberwolves trail by 12. Timberwolves passing it around. The kid outside for Randall.
Aku baru balik kerja itu jam 1 malam sampai rumah.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Terus habis itu makan dan kawan-kawan gitu kan, siap-siap.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
Baru selesai nanti jam 2 langsung nyalain ini
Zubac
OVR.
with the screen for Bogdanovich.
Terus habis itu buka si
rebound by the Timberwolves.
NBA-nya.
The kid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And despite the size
ini aku bencinya kalau misal di awal gitu, grinding tanpa duit itu aku bencinya ini.
Guys, honestly, I didn't think
baru enak itu pada saat kita nyalain gold skillnya gitu. Itu yang buat aku benci.
And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Edwards inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And they're on the break. Up the floor. Powell, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as the...
Tapi kamu memang suka main basket di real ya, Mas? Enggak.
Here's
aku suka nonton. Aku bukan sama kayak aku cuma bisa nonton doang. Nggak, aku kemarin main olahraga lagi aja udah nggak kuat itu badan. Sakit semua.
They set the pick. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Di mana Mas PS? PC, PS. Apa namanya PS?
I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Main di PC aku.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall down low. Leonard's there. Randall no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Keren next gen.
And the call will be
next
against
gen.
Julius Randle. That'll be his
Main yang
second foul of the
2025
game.
soalnya. Next gen dong. Harusnya next gen. Ya, next gen. Kalau current gen kan si ini.
Minnesota
Si siapa namanya?
They trail by 9 points. Harden and the jam by Harden.
They
Si
just blocked
Harden,
out the
LeBron,
noise, kept on
Curry.
grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Oke guys, kalau ini match lagi tolol aku. Ini 11 poin udah.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity, and it's Zubac laying it in.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Going inside, shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Kalau aku biasain ke sebelah kiri. Misal dia megang di sebelah kanan toh. Dia megang bola di sebelah kanan. Nah, aku itu biasanya agak ke kiri sedikit. Nah, tanganku itu biasanya melebihi dari badan musuhnya. Jadi yang kena itu sikut nanti. Kalau aku kayak gitu. Kalau aku kayak gitu. Terus habis itu gedein juga stealnya. Itu juga pengaruh. Terlicok bangsat.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Outside, Simmons.
Meskipun tapi itu lebih ke arah apa yang namanya? Pasti kadang itu ngelebihi batas akhirnya. Dan akhirnya dia bakal gampang ngepoin gitu. Jadi jauh lebih gampang ngepoin gitu. Itu minusnya dia itu di sana. Tapi kalau sekali dapat, kamu pasti bisa ngepoin gitu. Kalau menurutku ya. Terus saya mau kamar mandi cok 9:10 itu lah apa cok ngentot. Bentar guys, kamar mandi dulu.
Visualize a win tonight, then go out and take it.
Nah, kalau aku nih biasanya kalau semisal kalian mau nyobain build atau nyobain gimana sih sensasinya jauh lebih seru gitu, aku biasanya main yang di sini. Cuman udah aku hapus. Aku biasanya bikin karakter di sini. Bikin karakter di sini biasanya. Ini malah lebih banyak ini eranya. Itu Itu kalau semisal aku mau bikin karakter yang benar-benar sesuai dengan apa yang aku mau gitu. Begitu guys. Warna 4. Kok nggak ada ya? Ada kok, harusnya ada. Harusnya ada kalau main yang 2025. Bentar. Ini dari kamu kan biasanya kan gini kan awal, terus habis itu ke main NBA era, terus main NBA. Nah kamu bisa nge-build dari siapa, mau ke era siapa gitu, tergantung. Misal ini, ya udah, tinggal nanti baca-baca ini pemain-pemain sekarang kan. Nah kayak gini-gini, terus habis itu nanti kamu bisa milih tim mana yang mau kamu main. Nah nanti bentar, coba misal ke inilah Dallas lah. Itu sudah. Nah aku sempat bikin, biasanya itu salah. Mana aja? Aku bikin karakter baru biasanya dari sini. Nah, mana ya? Nah, create player. Nah, ini aku sudah punya kan. Ini karakterku, jadi aku bakal mainin dia gitu kan. Terus habis itu masukin ke sini, masukin ke Dallas. Cuman kebanyakan kan sekarang gitu. Jadi kamu harus buang satu pemain dulu biar ini bisa masuk ke Dallas. Nanti kamu bakalan bisa mainin dia doang gitu. Caranya adalah kayak gini. Mana ya? Position. Nah, player lock. Tinggal ngelock si siapa pemainmu. Misal kamu pengen main si Irving, ya udah lock aja gini. Terus dari itu nanti kamu tinggal main. Nah, nanti kamu tinggal main si Irving doang gitu. Coba ya. Coba ya. Nanti bakal aku hapus soalnya. Tak penting. Cuman kameranya nggak bisa main player default gitu. Itu jeleknya.
Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, BA, that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless
Nah, kan aku cuman gerakin si
you have a
Irving doang kan.
chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh.
Ya kan?
Build on that optimism.
Bukan ini deh. Mana ya, Cok? Mana ya? Real. Mana ya, Cok? Ini loh, swivel. Ya, swivel ini apa ya? Bukan. Ya harusnya ini deh.
Alright, let's check out San
Nah,
Antonio.
nanti kamu tinggal cuman main si Irving doang gitu.
We'll see Vassell slot in next to
Oke,
Barnes.
makasih Mas.
De'Aaron Fox is
Santai
out
aja.
there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving for three. And
Tinggal
can't
main
get it to
gitu
go.
aja.
Now one of
Dan
two.
kamu benar-benar cuman main si Irving doang gitu. Gitu caranya. Itu kalau semisal kamu mau bikin karakter yang benar-benar kamu mau gitu. Tapi dari sini pun juga bisa sebenarnya. Dari sini terus kamu pengen nge-build dari siapa gitu. Tapi tetap dari 60 kalau nggak salah. Iya, tetap dari 60 setahu. Nah, dari siapa? Nyontoh siapa gitu. Misal dari NBA build, namamu siapa dan kawan-kawan gitu. Coba-coba aja sendiri. Dari sini juga misal ya. Nah, posisimu siapa? Dia sudah langsung include biasanya. SF. Karirnya siapa, best skillnya apa, ininya apa gitu. Macam-macam malah lebih kompleks lagi nanti. Nanti kalian bisa baca lah di sini. Gitu. Wih, cok, legend bangsat. Waving down. Kalau aku kan kalau aku kan biasanya butuh ini kan. Butuh apa namanya? Apa sih namanya? 3 point gitu. Jadi ya tinggal cari aja yang cocok. 2 pointnya 75 mid range. Waving down-nya jelek, enggak suka. Waving jelek. 8 sudah lumayan ini. Basket pending. Strong handle. Nah, kayak gini ini juga udah oke gitu kan. Oh, ini oke sih kalau menurutku. Aku lihatnya dari 3 point sama driving dunk-nya perlu itu soalnya kan. Terus habis itu setelah itu nanti cari speed with ball, sama ini apa, badanmu, speed, agility, strength, vertikal gitu. Double statusnya kopi. Nanti tinggal cari-cari aja gitu. Kamu cocokin lah sama playstylemu gitu. Kalau aku biasanya aku cocokin sama playstyleku gitu. Makanya kan aku rata-rata inside out, free level kayak gitu-gitu. Ini yang kemarin yang apa yang namanya, remote taker itu kemarin yang di SF aku pakainya. Yang di sini mana? Nah, yang ini. Jadi full benar-benar inside only ya, cuman bisanya. Kalau tuh outshoot nama nih. Itu berarti cuman biasanya inside sama apa namanya, mid range biasanya setauku. Rata-rata kalau di awal pasti kayak gitu. Nge-build pasti kayak gitu. Kalau nggak salah inside sama mid range atau 3 point sama mid range gitu. Pokoknya mid range lah setauku. Yang kedua itu mid range tahu. Yang pertama apa gitu aku lupa. Ingatku ya. Temenku pun juga kayak gitu kok. Empat. Pokoknya aku ada 2-nya gitu sih, ingatku. Anjing. Oh iya, tadi kan aku mau nunjukin itu ya, kalau pakai aplikasi ya, lupa kan. Aku mau ganti muka aku sih, jujur aja. Aku pin ganti muka aku sih. Seru kayaknya kalau semisal aku ganti muka aku, bener pure pakai muka aku gitu, seru kayaknya.
2K Sports, glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And of course, there's Minnesota. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they've looked decidedly average here in the early stages of the season. And that's shocking when you consider the kind of success they're coming off from a year ago.
Well, it's easy for an elite team to be a little complacent at this point. And that's when your star players need to lead by example and pick up the effort level and the intensity.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the kid in at the point. Well, here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly, what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game.
Bentar, guys. Coba ya. Nanti biar tinggal masukin aja. Indiana cewek kan? Anjing lah, harus pakai PlayStation. Lanang mas, cowok mas. Tak pikir cewek. Kalau cewek kenapa mau nggak nyoba yang ini, yang WNBA lebih seru soalnya. Sumpah aku coba pakai apa namanya WNBA. Wah seru cok, sumpah nggak bohong aku bangsat. Jauh lebih gampang, sumpah nggak bohong aku. Nggak bisa. Anjing. Itu 25 goblok. Sumpah seseru itu. Apaan tuh, Mas? Jadi woman NBA. Jadi dia itu benar-benar pure cewek. Mainnya, gameplaynya cewek, makernya cewek gitu. Jauh lebih gampang, jauh lebih tuh, cuman dia minusnya nggak ada apa-apa lah. Nggak ada yang aneh-aneh gitu. Bentar. Biasanya rata-rata yang main itu cowok, cuman kepingin bosen biasanya dia, kayak bosen apa namanya, bosen untuk main maker gitu. Bentar guys, ya HP ku cacat. Oke. Nggak ada yang layup, nggak seru. Dia fokusnya ke layup, 3 point. Wah, itu kalau kamu lebih suka main 3 pointan seru sih di sana. Seseru itu sumpah. Nggak bohong aku. Oke, lagi upload. Bentar. Seseru itu, aku nyoba, wah gila sih. Seru sih di sana. Jauh lebih gampang masuk.
And make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. We go back and forth and back and forth.
6 to shoot. Randle passes to Gobert. Fires from 18. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the
Ini sudah selesai. Nanti tinggal kita coba gitu kan. Nanti kita cobain untuk pakai muka saya apakah benar-benar atau tidak gitu. Kalau semisal kamu bosen gitu, misal kamu bosen kayak aku bosen main maker biasa gitu. Cobain aja udah main WNBA. Nggak perlu diseriusin juga, tapi seru sumpah.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company.
Soalnya rata-rata kalau setahu ya, kalau orang luar itu cewek, meskipun dia main
smart idea from McDaniels.
kalau dia semisal
And standing
main
6'9",
NBA juga gitu. Dia pasti punya dua. Yang satu NBA itu pasti. Yang kedua itu pasti maker biasa gitu.
Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Timberwolves on offense, 4-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Well, I know we can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Suka kalau balapan motor beneran aku.
Doncic looking it over. Hayes with the
game
screen
balap
for
nggak
Doncic.
semua. Aku harus main game yang
Off target with his three.
benar-benar bisa di swap engine.
Timberwolves have gone
balap.
1 of 3 from the
Nonton
field to
balap
start
nggak?
this one so far. Randall passes to the kid.
Enggak, aku nggak paham, jujur aja nggak paham kalau
Edwards
balapan.
inside. He's defended by Reed. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Kurang suka
And when
kalau
Luka
balap.
sees the mid-range open up, he
Karena
takes
nggak
the
paham
shot,
gitu.
keeping things simple.
And so Chris Finch calls
Kalau
for the
nonton drag
timeout.
ya, aku
This'll give him
suka
a
kalau
chance
nonton
to
drag. Tapi
discuss
kalau
some
nonton balapan
potential alterations.
motor, mobil gitu, aku nggak paham
Vanderbilt's
soalnya.
checked in for the
Ini yang
Lakers.
dihitung per
A
poinnya
chance here to
apa,
rank the top
yang
rookies in the
dihitung
NBA. The race
ininya
for the
apa
rookie
gitu, aku
of the
nggak paham
year.
soalnya.
How about these guys? Huh? What a group. And you look at the kid,
Kurang paham
not
aku.
in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And to be there among the top 10 of this very talented rookie class really says a lot about his potential.
Yeah, he has a huge upside. If he continues to work on the fundamentals and refine his game, there's no telling how far he can go.
Got a piece of it. They get it back. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Lakers leading by 6. Lets a floater go. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
The kid passes to Randall. Outside Edwards. The rebound by the Lakers. James with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kalau game for some reason gitu bagus nggak sih? Aku cari game yang benar bisa di swap engine soalnya. Aku pengen, aku kan tipe orang yang suka ini kan.
Here's the kid. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
Nice
Aku suka game atau tipe orang yang suka otak-atik bareng gitu, yang suka benerin apa, nyopot apa, kayak gitu-gitu.
Respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Jadi aku pengen bener-bener apa ya? Kalau di in-game pun aku pengen bisa bereksperimen gitu. Pengen banget.
The Lakers also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks
Terus
very
kalau
much.
game-game
Austin Reeves went
story
undrafted,
palingan
but
kayak
his
game-game yang tipe butterfly effect kayak Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human, Life is Strange, kayak gitu-gitu. Kalau game story.
Here's Vincent. Nothing on the board. Into the
Itulah
lane.
yang aku bilang kalau
And here's
misalnya
Reeves outside.
kalian nggak
It's
dapat
good from long range.
bolanya nggak dapat, kalian pasti
Reeves has got a pair of triples
lepas.
in the second now for Los Angeles. Gobert is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's the kid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They grab their own miss. Shoots the 3. With the tip. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
bagus ya. Jadi dia bisa kayak misal aku punya Toyota Supra tapi aku pengen pakai V8 atau V12 gitu bisa kan?
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And doing
Itu
much better
Horizon
now
berapa
in
ya?
that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And the shot goes in.
Itu Forza Horizon berapa ya?
The kids got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Yeah, look,
Harga terendahnya di berapa?
You lose the
Di Steam.
possession on
300,
offense,
masih 300-an
and
sekian ya?
defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Edwards inside, defended by Vincent. Edwards loves it in.
Lebih ke upgrade sih mas, kalau swap nggak bisa sih. Oke. Swap engine nggak bisa ya? Ke upgrade doang ya?
They are just
Saya masih belum nemu sih aku game yang bisa swap engine atau kayak di otak-atik gitu.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura.
Kalau aku jujur nggak suka kayak Forza, Need for Speed. Oke.
Back to Reeves.
Berarti kamu lebih ke arah yang kayak MotoGP
Vincent misses.
Atau mungkin kayak Formula One.
Minnesota's
Itu kan
gone
ada kan
2 for
gamenya.
5 from three-point land since the end of the first. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Iya.
There's 1:26 left to play here.
Coba main MotoGP wah susah sih.
Kicks to James.
Coba main MotoGP 2024 apa ya? Atau yang 2025 gitu. Yang MotoGP lah.
And that one
Terus sih
clearly a
sebenarnya,
foul.
cuman
Gets the
susah.
whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Randall comes in for Alexander Walker, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Biasanya dia langsung nge-shoot soalnya. Misal
Traps in the tray.
Kalau MotoGP aku kurang suka.
Got himself
Karena emang
going
nggak
with the
ngikutin
triple,
juga.
his first basket of the game.
Cuman maksudku
Minnesota in
gameplaynya
the
yang kurang
lead.
lebih kayak gitu ya.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to the kid. Randall outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes
Itu
to
harusnya
get the
kena itu.
ball. And you can see
Itu
why.
harusnya kena.
Timberwolves leading by 3. That one misses. LeBron with some nice D. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. Puts up a 3. And he was able to put it up in
Gran
time,
Turismo
but
berarti
doesn't
suka.
fall.
Sampai kemarin aku nonton balapan 24 jam full di Le Mans.
But Timberwolves on top, leading by 3.
Yang di mana ya? Ya,
From
Le
Target
Mans itu
Center,
kan.
back
Le Mans.
in a moment.
Gran Turismo, aku pengen nyoba main Gran Turismo sih. Kayaknya seru Gran Turismo itu. Le Mans betul.
For the East, and taking
Cuman
a
kalau
look
Gran
back
Turismo kan
now at
minusnya
the
dia
first half of
lebih
play, the Lakers find
cuman ada di
themselves in
PS
it.
gitu.
That'll do it for
punya PS jadi belum bisa main. apalagi aku punya ininya kan, wah seru sih kayaknya. Punya racing simulatornya, wah seru sih kayaknya. Seseru itu sih kayaknya, sumpah.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a
Aku
game that's
jujur
been
aja, aku main
fairly
MT
even
soalnya.
so
Maksimum
far.
Tun kalau misal kalian tahu
Nice
Maksimum
game,
Tun,
great performance by
aku main
Dante
itu.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah,
Dari
and
kecil.
just look at the numbers from the first half. He
Dari
has
kecil aku
been
udah main
very
Maksimum Tun,
efficient.
makanya aku lebih
it's
ke
not like
arah
he's getting
game-game
everything at
yang
the
bisa
rim.
otak-atik
He's
gitu.
playing
Maksudku kayak
smart
misal main
and
game
just
mobil gitu
taking
atau
what the defense
game
gives him.
motor gitu
Taking
kan.
a look at the Lakers.
Aku butuh yang
In
bisa
it forward
di
for him, it's
otak-atik
James
dari
and
segi
Hachimura.
mesin dari kawan-kawan
Austin
gitu.
Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession.
Karena bagus Mas. Nah kalau
Understand we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the
minusnya saya tidak punya
NBA.
PS.
And I personally, I love it. So that being said,
Aku
which
pengen nyoba Gran
of these
Turismo yang
big
tahun
stars do you like the
2020-an
most?
gitu.
Well, that's a tough
Dia
question
kan harus
because there's
PS5
so
kalau
much
nggak salah
talent
kan.
and they're all different. You've
Minusnya
got
itu.
Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And they take the lead. LeBron's got 11.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Edwards passes to the kid. Timberwolves passing it around.
Seseru itu sih bakalan.
Out to Edwards. There's the triple. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Pengen aku.
7 lead changes now and we're just in the third
Apalagi
quarter.
gara-gara nonton filmnya Gran Turismo, wah seru ini kayaknya. Bener-bener sedetail itu loh, kayak kampas kopling pun, kampas rem, itu kena semua
Now
loh.
here's Hayes, defended by Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And
Gara-gara
so
nonton Gran
Chris
Turismo
Finch
sih aku.
calls for the timeout.
Aku baru
He
aja
wants to
pulang
talk
nonton
to his guys.
termain terus lagi.
The league's long-distance bombers are
Aku
setting
pengen
their
nyoba,
sights
jujur aja
on
aku
the
pengen nyoba,
three-point contest this season.
pengen nyoba apa
Here are
namanya?
some of the early favorites to make up the field.
Main racing
And I love
simulator
the
gitu
way the
maksudku.
voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent
Yang bener-bener
contest.
game PS
These
gitu.
are the shooters who
Aku
are
kan belum pernah
firing
tuh
away
coba
on
game PS
All-Star
pakai
Weekend.
racing simulator tuh.
Well, you look at
Aku pernahnya
Doncic.
main
There
Maximum
are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point
Makanya
contest
aku lebih
waiting
suka
for him.
main game
if
yang
anything, I
memang
bet he
lebih
moves up the
lebih
list.
bisa
I mean,
dipakein
how
sama
could you not have
kayak
this
misal
fella
Tekken,
taking part
aku
in
lebih
this
suka main pakai
contest?
arcade stick.
He'll be there.
Terus
And we'll keep you
apa
posted as we
namanya?
find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we
Racing
have our
simulator
final
gitu,
list
aku
of
lebih suka
official
pakai yang
contestants.
Yeah, it's
steering
going to be
wheelnya
very
kayak gitu-gitu.
competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters
Gila,
in this league right
orang
now.
ini
The
bangsa.
defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. The kid can't hit. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. From past the arc. The shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Got a hand on it. James outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron
Aku main
doesn't
juga
fear
gini kalau
contact
semisal
on the way
benar-benar
up.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for
gila
the
aku bisa main
Timberwolves.
berjam-jam.
And both
Aku
free
pernah
throws
main
good
game
for
ini
LeBron.
full 8 jam non-stop.
Timberwolves trail by 4. The kid passes to Gobert. Down low, here's the kid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kalau misal apa tadi melintir kayak Raya, aku pengen banget sekolah aku jadi pembalap.
It's on Luka Doncic.
No, I tell you
Yeah,
what, he
seru
earned his
kayaknya.
money on that foul.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 3. On the wing, Doncic lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the kid.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Edwards.
Loh,
Taken away by Hayes. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner.
Kayaknya dari iya betul.
Gobert
Terus sih kalau misal memang beneran maksudku
Alexander Walker
kayak
passes to the kid.
orang Indo lah kasarannya yang nggak perlu sekolah atau apa bener bisa gitu. Seru sih kayaknya.
Now let's take a look at the
Keren
list
sih.
of players who have been absolutely lighting it up.
Masalahnya
These
kalau
are the
orang
NBA
Indo
scoring
itu
leaders
game
over the
itu
last
masih
10
belum terlalu
games.
didukung gitu.
Fifth is Luka Doncic.
Maksudku
Quite a
memang bener
role
sih
he's been
dari
on. I mean,
segi di mana namanya
pure
di filmnya itu
scoring display.
dia nggak
Eventually,
didukung
teams
juga
might
sama orang
find an
tuanya
answer
gitu. Tapi
for him, but
maksudku
that's not been the case
tetap
here lately.
ada fasilitas dari pemerintahan gitu. Kalau kita kan nggak ada.
Both free throws good from the kid.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been
Atau
very
mungkin
good at the line.
ada bisa dibilang kayak ada fasilitas dari perusahaan-perusahaan tertentu gitu.
A rebound by the
Ada kan seru ya.
Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Doncic
Ah,
with the
Santai.
steal. From outside the arc, Randall grabs the.
Dulu masih ada gitu yang kayak di Grand Terus tapi sekarang udah ada. Nah,
Randall's
maksudku
got his fifth
meskipun
rebound in this one.
seadanya pun nggak, maksudku nggak, aku nggak tahu ya. Kan setahu aku nggak bakalan bisa bertahan lama
The
gitu.
Lakers in the lead. Here's Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the
Ya
assist.
kita yang sulit.
And it's 9 points for
Ya
Austin
betul.
Reeves.
Beda banget.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Randall outside.
Apa-apa di sini
Pass
dipersulit
to
soalnya.
Alexander Walker.
Ini kalau menurutku pribadi ya.
Shot
Apa-apa
clock
di
at
sini
5.
dipersulit soalnya.
It's good.
Misal nih, aku nggak tahu ya kayak
Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
mungkin bisa dibilang kayak pola pikir orang dulu sama sekarang kan beda tuh.
Yeah, it's
Cuman
certainly
menurut
worth it to
mereka
disrupt the
yang nggak baik
offense.
untuk mereka itu
Coaches notice that extra effort.
belum tentu nggak baik buat kita gitu.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Kayak
Well, they just need
dulu
to keep
semisal
getting
game
him the
itu
ball. He has been
nggak bakal bisa
terrific
dapetin
this
duit
quarter.
atau bisa dibilang jangan terlalu banyak main
To the
game.
wing on the left.
Nanti kalian
Vanderbilt
apa
with the steal.
di kehidupan nyata nggak bakal kayak gini.
Reeves outside.
Tapi belum tentu juga gitu.
Inside.
Sekarang malah semua
They get a hand on it.
lebih gampang dianuin sama apa namanya dunia digital gitu kan.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by LeBron. That one doesn't drop.
Tahu nggak sih? Karena banyak duit abdi negara sukses. Betul. Kalau aku pribadi aku nggak menyalahkan itu.
And so James
Cuman
will
kan
bring it up
maksudku
for
kan nggak
LA.
semua orang itu harus jadi kayak gitu gitu nggak semua orang itu
Doncic
harus
right
jadi apa yang
side.
mereka mau. Gitu.
Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Randall passes to Gobert. Alexander Walker with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Vanderbilt with the steal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los
Menurutku itu
Angeles
pun juga nggak
Lakers.
salah.
He got into
Cuman
double
kalau
digits for
semisal
the
memang
quarter with
anaknya
10
mau
points
pun,
total.
ya sudah
Right
silakan.
back after this break.
Gitu. Tapi kalau semisal anaknya nggak mau ya, mau gimana gitu. Untungnya orang tua aku itu nggak terlalu apa ya, nuntut harus kayak gini gitu.
And a quick look now at the State Farm
Ini kan aku kan beli PC
assist
kan
of the
pakai uangku
game.
pribadi kan, pakai uangku
And how
sendiri
about the
gitu
big
dari hasil
fella
kerja
here
aku
showing us
sendiri
he's
gitu.
got some point guard skill
Aku
here
ngabisin
with the
berapapun duit
tremendous
itu juga
setup.
Yeah,
nggak bakal
well, this is
dimarahin
the
gitu.
diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does
Apalagi
everything
meskipun
now.
aku habis ngerakit ini tuh habis puluhan juta gitu. Ya nggak bakal dimarahin orang itu
Both teams
betul
making
sendiri gitu.
substitutions here. And
Dan
so
untuk
Chris
kesenanganku
Finch
gitu.
calls for the timeout.
Aku kan seneng kan
And
soalnya kalau
clearly
nge-live
an
dan kawan
important
gini
juncture.
nih, aku
He's
sebenarnya
gonna have
seneng
some
gitu.
choice words
Cuman ya
with
gitu
his
belum
team.
menghasilkan aja. ngobrol sama orang.
Minnesota's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's the kid in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just
Mas tak awet ya Mas mau ya silakan enggak apa-apa, terima kasih. Sudah mampir.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight,
Siapa tahu
outrunning their opponent
kalau misalnya mau
the
mabar juga
entire
boleh
game.
mampir ke Discord.
Back to James.
Aku ada Discord.
Los Angeles
Nanti
with
tinggal
another miss.
kabar-kabaran
He
aja.
had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here.
Yes! The kid gets the bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Doncic fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the middle. Here's the kid. Outside Edwards. Crafty move. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
James against McDaniel. Reeves outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Edwards passes to the kid. No one near Randall as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. Now defended by the kid. Edwards against Reeves. Over Edwards. Again, Los Angeles.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Let's go.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
James against McDaniel. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Here's the kid, guarded by Doncic. The kid passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
James looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall dishes to Edwards. They double him with LeBron. The kid passes to Edwards. Over in the corner, Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
LeBron with a screen on Edwards. Over in the corner, Doncic. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So it's Minnesota now. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron left side. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to...
Lumayan.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Man, how? Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Anjing. Malah keluar tolol. Tolonglah. Malah nge-crash bodoh. tuh. Mari kita lanjutkan, saudara-saudara. Ini nggak tahu, bisa atau enggak ya? Tak nge-crash setiap setiap aku benerin.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's enough. Just go take a break. Don't walk in front of the camera.
Coba. Kalau ini nge-crash lagi berarti ya aku mau off. Gak apa-apa. Kita bakal off gitu kan. Kalau misal ini nge-crash.
Are there any players with NBA experience who are hot in the gym camp?
Yeah, absolutely. Starts coaching.
Wuh! Jelek banget goblok. Anjing jelek cok. Apalah ini bodoh, woi. Terakhir, saya mau main terakhir kawanku.
Quiet out there tonight.
MP!
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Kayak aneh gitu kalau semisal pakai webcam. Pakai webcam, pakai pakai scan muka, aneh tuh, aneh banget menurutku. Pelit sih anjing. Pelit. Tidak lit banget.
Coming right up, the Clippers taking on the Timberwolves for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Let's go.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, BA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the kid in at the point guard position. Pass to McDaniels. Sinks that one from the post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Harden's shot is good.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's the kid, defended by Harden. Here's Gobert. Pass to the kid, 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. McDaniels gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Gobert passes to the kid, and there's the screen. McDaniels can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Zubats, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
Love to see Zubats attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The kid passes to Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Pass to the kid. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randle can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Cancok foul kan?
Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Leonard on the wing, checked by Randle. Zubats with a screen on Randle. Here's Leonard.
Like watching Randle get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Harden can't hit.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The kid passes to Edwards. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's the kid. And no good. Harden with the defensive effort. The Clippers lead by 5. Pass to Zubats. Now Harden. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Wow. Zubats way up.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Going inside. And the call will be against James Harden. Here's Bogdanovich. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Outside Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
On the court for the Timberwolves. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Anthony Edwards out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at the 4 spot. The kid passes to Alexander-Walker. Clark with it, pass to Edwards, fires for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Simmons looking around. Down low, and here's Bogdanovich. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. 3 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Here's the kid. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 3-point lead. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Jones misses.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
The kid passes to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Clark. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Harden against Gobert. Up top, Randall. Over Leonard. Randall can't hit. The Clippers lead by 3. Powell passes to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. The kid. And Harden with the block. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's gotten his first basket of the night.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Western Conference getting to that first half of action from Minnesota.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
All right, we got a chance to check up on Ivica Zubac's status. What do you have, Allie?
I just talked with the Clippers head athletic trainer. He told me it's a separated shoulder. No wonder he was in such distress leaving the court. He won't return tonight or anytime soon. This injury will knock him out for an extended period of time. BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Leonard outside. Pass to Powell. Jones sets a screen, fires the three. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's the kid. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Bogdanovic. Edwards can't hit.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
Shakes him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, BA. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Kings. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Minnesota, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Clippers lead by 4. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for James Harden.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Leonard. In transition. On the drive, Kawhi. Randall with some nice D.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's McDaniels. And James Harden pulls it down.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to the kid. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 6 points.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Powell passes to Jones. Floats one up. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
The kid passes to Alexander Walker. Edwards looking for an opening. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Norman Powell, he is compact and powerful and able to take that hit.
The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to the kid. From deep. Rebounded by Dunn.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And here's Harden. Over Gobert. Leonard for three. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Count that one. The Kid's got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Jones with a screen on Randall. Inside. Outside Harden. Lets it go from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's the Kid. Defended by Harden. Here's the Kid. Uneasy, too, on the layup. The Kid's got 9 points now in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Leonard for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. Powell right side. Leonard outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Randall pulls down the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Driving to the basket. Gobert finds Edwards. Here's the Kid. Pass to Randall. Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh, did he? He did!
That's going to count. It to fall.
Put it on the board.
So nice. Make no mistake, that's a big-time three. They've narrowed this lead, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum here.
And we've just finished the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him.
Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Simmons with the bucket.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Edwards. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's the Kid in at the point guard position.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ingles, no good. The Clippers lead by 4. Simmons with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Leonard on the wing. Tries again. Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Simmons.
And
he got his timing down. Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Simmons. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's the Kid. And it's blocked by Harden. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Jones. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
The ball's knocked loose. McDaniels passes to the kid. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the teardrop. Harden can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to the kid. Up and in on the layup. The kid's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Jones up top, defended by Gobert. Gobert against Jones. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Jones sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. The kid passes to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Here's the kid, defended by Harden. The kid passes to McDaniels. Six on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Pass to the kid. Second chance effort. Yes! And the foul! It's on Derek Jones.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
That couldn't have gone any better. The and-one play makes it a 1-possession game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. .133 left in the 4th. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's the kid. Here he goes. Good on the shot. The kid's got 9 points in the quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Here's Leonard. And it's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's the kid, defended by Harden. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside for Randall. Another shot. Doesn't go that time. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the kid. Oh, it falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot! And timeout called by Ty Lue. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Gak bisa. Tight game ini pasti. Serius.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action.
Nice. Gak apa-apa, santai aja.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Jones in at the center. Randall, good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Here's the kid. Down low. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Let's go, kawan.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Well, the Clippers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside Jones. There's the triple. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. Uses the glass on the layup.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Randall with a steal. Pass to the kid. Now Edwards. Here's the kid. Defended by Harden. The kid passes to Gobert. Here's the kid. Oh, stolen by Harden. Powell for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
The Timberwolves have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Here's the kid. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And stolen by Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Randall. Pass to the kid. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Leonard left side and stolen by Edwards. And he commits the intentional foul.
Let's go on.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jones from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night. This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Nice. Let's go.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
Oke guys ya, kalau begitu terima kasih semuanya yang sudah nonton. Sampai jumpa lagi di live yang selanjutnya. Jadi jangan lupa join ke Discordku, jangan lupa subscribe DT-ku, gitu kan. Jangan lupa follow TikTok juga. Terima kasih semuanya. Bye bye. See you semua.
Keep it up, MP.
Bye bye kawan-kawanku semua.